Splatterfish are perfect for water. I mean, there's...
Oxygen.
Oh, see, I almost ran out of air. I will make the radiation suit because I do need to be able to protect myself from the field. So I'd rather sacrifice some radioactive lead pieces in order to protect myself, because it's very important to go to the ship. Unfortunately, the life pod that you see here is our starting location. Think of like when you first make a house in Minecraft. Unfortunately, you cannot move this. When you build your base or your vehicles, you abandon it and you have to ignore it. But it's always there just in case if you royally screw up and you have to start from scratch.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
I can cure food because I got some salt on me. That's good. Alright, give me some water intake.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'll just use this. I need to cook some food, so I'm going to do that right now. You can cure food if you have some salt. You can cook food so you can just immediately eat it, but you get the best if you do curing. It also lasts longer, because food can spoil, but not in, not super fast. It's not like Ark, for example. There we go. There we go. I like the chewing. It's fun. So I think I can make my radiation suit. Do I? Yeah, I need to make a fiber mesh. I think I need... Fiber mesh requires the creep vines. Let me double check. The only thing that the game is missing is the search function. Yeah, you need creep vines. Yeah. Oh, I need 2. Do I have enough space to put them in here? No, I have room for 1. So I gotta empty my inventory. Why is it always dark every time I do this? And oh no, I have to make another one. I have no more room. I gotta sacrifice some titanium. No. Deployables. Yeah, here we go. There we go. I'm gonna make also the grab trap. I can do that. Now this is a cool little thing. This is mainly used for getting food. So I'll give you an example. Let me just deploy the extra storage locker. There's still a little glitch where if you save, the animation resets to off. See, it's supposed to look like that. Alright, let's store just this stuff right now. I will show you how the grav trap works. Now, you saw how it's like really hard to get food, right? Like, you know, these peepers run away as soon as you get too close. You have to constantly swim with them. And imagine when you don't have the sea glide that makes you move fast. You're just swimming normally. It's really difficult to get food. But this thing, this little ball, helps you gather items and food. I launch it. Watch. It grabs everything. So I can just simply, you know, pick up stuff. It's not makes it totally easy, but they gather around. It grabs as much as it can. So I have a whole bunch of food. I'm getting food and water. And you can leave these the gravity thing infinitely. There's no like power limit. Also, you can use them as a defensive thing. Say there's some fishes. There's some fishes out there that will attack your vehicles. I guess if you cheat, let's cheat spawn, you could probably do it. Let me get these bladder guys. I really need water. Water's always the main problem in the game. So let's make this. I got a whole bunch of food, so I'm gonna cook some food up. Let's get you done. I'll just prepare some food right now. Let's get some water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let's go back to the locker. Let's put a couple of these papers. Oh yeah, the grav sphere does use a lot of space. Okay, let me get some titanium. No, what am I doing? I need that. Let's make the... Oh yes, I needed to... Do I have enough space? Yes, I do. Okay. Where are the creep vines? Here we go. You can grow these eventually on your own, so you don't have to keep going to the specific areas. You can also remove them from the map. If you cut them enough, you could remove them. There's many ways to build a base. They run off all different types of power sources. You can run off solar energy. You can run off bioreactor energy, which uses all the animals and stuff. Nuclear energy, and a few other things. Let's see if I can build radiation. Oh yeah, I need to make fiber mesh. I forgot. There we go. How can I build a radiation suit? Oh, you need 2? Okay. There used to be a horrible bug with the life pod where it would drift away and it would go out of the map, and if you hadn't gotten sufficiently far enough to not use the life pod, you'd screw yourself. It took them years to find every single bug variation that moved the life pod. You can push it, like if you have a vehicle where you can knock it out, but it'll slowly move back into position. Alright, now I can build the suit. Hooray. It auto-equips, which is cool. It used to not do that. You had to do it manually. Hey, got a new suit. You can see it. You don't see the helmet, but you see the gloves and all the stuff, so you can see the gloves now. This will protect you from the radiation field, so now I can go near the Aurora and get a lot of the materials. I need to get more titanium, so I will head to the Aurora, which gives you the most titanium. The only thing I hate is that you don't know where the radiation field is. There's nothing that scans it, so you can't visually see where it is. It's just, it just pops up and it's like, oh, I can't go here. Nothing really dies. Nothing gets really, sick or anything. Even though the game does eventually say, oh, plant life will be destroyed in 24 hours. It never happens. You still have to progress through the story, which that's what matters. It's a very good, fun story compared to like Minecraft, which had nothing. All you had to defeat a dragon, yeah, but it didn't have an overall arc story. I still haven't fixed this glitch yet, where this is dark and it shouldn't be dark. Oh, office chair. Always. Oh, the one key items I always say you should have in your inventory is the knife and the scanner. You can take everything else out, but those 2 things I always have with me. You always need them for some specific reason. There should be a lot of water and batteries throughout the year. You also get a lot of titanium, like I said. These cases usually have batteries or water or some food. Like here's a disinfectant.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration.
Copper is very important to the game. It used to be very difficult to get copper. Now it's okay. Let me just eat one of these guys. I don't think I have any more room. Yeah, I have one more room. I'll just get some glass. Alright, so I got some stuff. We're safe from the radiation. I'll head back to Life Pod and I will get the titanium and I'll start building a base. Now, the big question is, where do I want the base? I've built bases in many places. I want to try to pick a place that I haven't built a base before. Obviously, the easiest place to build the base is directly near the life pod because it's right there. You don't have to go far. While in other places, it's easier if you find like a key area where it has like a lot of resources.
30 seconds.
Oh. You used to not be able to go straight up. Now you can. I don't like making anything above water. I just really hate it because you have to deal with gravity. But I could do something on the mountain. I rarely ever build over there, so I'm going to do that. Oh, cool. We got the whole fish. I need to scan you. There we go. That's a rare fish that appears over here. He's usually in other areas. Read this message.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good.
This is a new line.
No good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're it. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Yeah, they re-recorded the Sunbeam. This is the ship that finds you and is going to try to rescue you. And for years they had the Sunbeam voice actor, do it specifically. They just recently changed it, so all lines are different. All right, so we got good titanium. I could only make one platform, which sucks, but I'll live with that. So let's see. We'll head to the mountain. In this direction, correct? Nope, not that way. That way. I still have to get blueprints for the propulsion gun, which is probably near the Aurora. These guys in the older version of the game had such a bad AI, they would crash into your bases all the damn time. Drove me insane. Oh, silver ore, that's right. Oh, yeah, those guys are shooting at me. Those things, these are tiger, what is that called, tiger something? Yeah, tiger plants. They shoot pins at you and you take damage. Oh, and what's worse, you can grow them in your base and they will still kill you. These are wrecks, the huge pieces of the ship that fell. These will usually have a lot of secret rooms and items scattered around it. You want to find these wrecks. I think there's a total of 20.
Passing 100 meters.
Laser cutter? You'll need a laser cutter to cut through various doors. I got it now, it's great. But some of them you can explore without cutting doors. There's just usually hatches and exterior holes and stuff that you can get through. I highly suggest you have oxygen with you. You can have a lot of oxygen with you. You don't have to just have one tank like I do. You can have, like, fill this whole thing up with like 10 or 20. You'll have tons of oxygen. You just have less space. See, like here's like the plants. I can scan this. Something, yeah. This pod I never had. There you go. Just mine your oxygen.
Near blueprint acquired.
Oh, battery charger piece. Great. I need this in the base, but I usually always find one and I never find another one. These doors unfortunately reset when you reload a game. I hate that, so you kind of have to constantly go through that animation. Oh, here we go. Bench. These are just stuff that you can put in the base. These are just decorative parts.
Near blueprint acquired.
Now, see, here's an example of the door that you have to cut. I don't have the laser cutter built, so I can't do it right now. The game does try to help you if you're near enemies. Like, there'll be weird, eerie music that will play. It means, like, oh, this area is not safe for you because there's usually a lot of idiots around. Oh, here we go. Here's a life pod. What life pod is this?
100 meters.
Life pod
Oxygen
6.
efficiency decreased.
Cool. Yes, I know I need to build that. Data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. I get some flares. Lead? Oh, I got free lead. What can I sacrifice? Oh, okay, I'll drop the carrier fish. Cool thing is that they're alive. When you drop them, they're alive and they're okay. They don't die in your pocket or wherever you store them. So if you drop them back into the water or a tank, they'll just come back to life.
30 seconds.
Nope. If I didn't have the sea glide, I might have died here. 90 meters below when you just manually swimming up, you usually don't survive that. I will make my base near the main gun. Somewhere near it, but not directly on it. Building mechanics in this game are very well. I mean, they're way different from Minecraft. And I think in some ways they're better than Minecraft because you have to place everything one at a time in order to, build whatever you want. These, you have predetermined parts, but you can still build them the way you want, and it's just a little bit more efficient. The cool thing is that if you do buy the game on Steam, it will automatically come with the soundtrack in there. So you'll have all 56 soundtracks in the OST. It is good to build over here because a lot of key things that happen in the game happen on the main mountain island, so it's good to actually do this. I don't want to go too far because I currently don't have any vehicles that will help me.
Passing 100 meters.
And I still have to deal with that. I really have to get the rebreather built. But there is a little oxygen brain coral right here. Oh, hang on. Finally found one of you guys. You need these for certain recipes. There we go. And my inventory's full. Screw that. I'm going to drop something. I'll drop that piece of glass. Oh, these guys. I don't want those to eat me.
Near blueprint acquired.
Yeah, the soundtrack is very good. There's a lot of music that it's dramatic, it's eerie, it's cool. Some of it's kind of funny. It's like all kinds of things. Music cues help you know, like, oh, you went into a new area, or this area is a little bit more difficult to deal with, or there's an enemy nearby. It's the only thing I hate about the game. You can't expand the PDA's in inventory space. It's just it. Oh, and I need to still build fins. I keep forgetting to do that. There is a flashlight in the game where, like, when you first start out, you can build it. I suggest don't bother. It's one of those items that you're like, who cares? Save electronics and batteries for the Sea Glide, because then you automatically get, you know, faster movement and a light that you can turn on and off whenever you want. It's not as bright as the flashlight. The flashlight is better, but this is good enough. So basically, this is how you build stuff. See, this is your building menu. This is how you construct whatever you want. Here's bulkheads and biorez and all the stuff that I've unlocked. For the most part, it's organized fairly well. Some things are kind of confusing. Like, this is like miscellaneous. So, but like, why is a coffee maker in here? I don't, it's like weird. It's like that. Shouldn't that be like with food and other crap? And this is where your main building materials, whatever you haven't unlocked, will be grayed out, and it usually show you ingredients unknown. Whatever's blue means you can do it, and it also tells you if you can build this or not. Like, I can build this hatch because I have quartz and titanium. I can build the foundation because it has lead and I have titanium batteries. Blah 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 blah. This is how it looks. This is the building thing. It's because I'm on land. It's kind of a little wonky here. Red means you can't build it. There's an obstruction or you're intersecting the floor. And green means you can. Cool thing with this is that you can see the feet, and you're like, well, how is this going to work? If it's above there, the feet will auto extend no matter height. And there is a height limit, so it's not infinite and it doesn't look stupid. But you can build it here. You can build it underwater. You can build it at surface. You can build bases that are like between surface, so you can have them be in the middle. But there used to be an issue where if you built anything at the surface, the water would go through the building, and that annoyed everyone for years. They recently fixed it. There used to be some funny glitches with the planets. Like, you used to be able to see the stars through this red planet. The clouds were pretty bad in the older version of the game. They were either low textured or they spun way too fast. It's really fast still, but it was worse. There were some glitches where I think when there was a solar eclipse, it didn't work right. I think the sun still went through it. Now it's fine. There is a bound limit in the map. The map is like 2 kilometers square, up or down. And once you reach the end of the map, enemies will spawn and attempt to kill you. So you can swim indefinitely. It's an infinite world. It doesn't loop around, but you will be attacked and you'll pretty much get killed at some point. Unless you're in creative mode, then it won't happen. But, okay, I'm gonna start building here. Another cool thing is, well, I know where we are, so I don't have to worry about it, but there are beacons in the game. See how, like, you have all these blips? You can make your personal beacon, and you can set it so you know base here, gives you clues so you know where to go. I will build here first. See, I can't build that far. You can build here. This is the first foundation. I always just like using foundations. You don't have to. It should extend. There we go. See? For the most part, this works fine, but sometimes the feet will glitch, and they will not, like... Some will disappear, some will reappear, sometimes they'll reset when you reload, and it's like all wonky. I don't have enough leads. I literally is the only one I can do. You can make a really small base, it doesn't matter. Like here, for example.
30 seconds.
Oop, hang on. Right now, this place has no power. You'll know you'll have power when these lights on the sides will glow. And of course, if you go inside the room. I usually like using a T as an entrance. You don't have to, but I just like doing it that way. The thing that everyone hates is that you can't center them. They have to be off-centered. That's just how it is, because it has to be equally spaced for object. Oh, there's a solar eclipse going on. That's why it's dark. And that's how you build an object. That's it. You get, you know, hull strength. Here's your object. Now, you can't get into it because you need a hatch. So you just build a hatch. You can build it anywhere on here. You can build it there. You can build it on top. You can build it over here this way. Here on the other sides. You also build it on the bottom if there's no obstruction, like here. Like, you can still do it here. I don't know why it lets you do that. That's kind of stupid. It should check that you have a floor. Here you go. And this is how you get in.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Well, I have no power.
30 seconds.
So there's no oxygen. So you're staying in breather mode. I will build a solar panel. I should be able to power the base at least a little bit for oxygen and lights. Whoa! Whoa! He tried to attack me while I was on the surface.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, of course, I'm low on water. Thank you so much. I'll eat you. Oh, I forgot that dries you out. I don't know, should I save? I think I should save because I entered that base, so it technically saved me. So if I die, I won't lose anything really important, so I'll save. I will try to attempt to save myself, though. If I can find a bladderfish somewhere. I don't know if peepers and stuff, I forgot what the water, is there anything I have in here? Is water? No, water's negative. Nope, I would kill myself if I eat those cured. I forgot.
Fluid intake.
Yes, I know I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. Oh, yeah, I'm totally out. I don't know. This is the first time I'm gonna see how fast do I die without water. It shouldn't be that horrible. But let's see. God, if I could just had a bladderfish, freaking, I hate this. I guess you can save yourself if you have med packs. You just keep healing yourself. Do I have a med pack? I do not have a med pack. Of course I don't have a med pack. I'm gonna get myself killed. That's okay. Oh, let's just see how death works. If I could just get a bladderfish. There we go. Yep, I spawned the base like I expected. You died. I didn't lose much. Because it saved what... Basically, when you exit a base or enter a base, it pretty much saves your current inventory. So, say you exited a base and you had this stuff. You die, you reloaded this stuff. So if you grab other stuff, you lose that. If you get into a vehicle, a base, or a life pod, that's your inventory safe. Using the map or the light does not drain the battery at different rates. It's a fixed rate. Well, it's just all it matters is if you're moving or not. So you can leave the light on forever, and you're fine. Same thing with vehicles. You will not, your vehicle will not drain faster because you're using lights. You can leave them on indefinitely, and your batteries will stay fine. It used to be in the game, but people would forget, and you go into your vehicle, and then the battery's completely dead. Oh, decomposing cooked peeper. I didn't realize these were already spoiled. Damn. You can drop them. There we go. You can actually put them in the bioreactor. It's not really good to waste them like that. If you have a bioreactor, put them in the bioreactor. Beacon. Here we go. There we go. We're good on that. What else do I need? Do I need anything else? Do I have any food that's okay? Yeah, these guys, if you leave them in your inventory, they won't decay. In your personal inventory, they'll decay. But if you leave them in here, they're fine. It's kind of a cheat, but I understand why they did that. Like right now, I really need food, so I'm gonna cook these guys. There we go. Perfect. So I will make a new battery. I'm just gonna get some acid. Acid mushrooms are everywhere. You don't have to worry about them. So you have infinite batteries if you need to do it that way. New battery, please. There we go. Always keep your batteries because you can use them later on and upgrade them, so there's no reason to throw them out if they're dead. Of course, if you have your charging unit, you can leave them in there or just leave them in a locker. I always make a specific locker for batteries. Older versions of the game, they gave you tons of free batteries. It was like so pointless to build batteries because they gave you free of them. I'm glad they've removed it. It was just too easy. I need to make the fins. I need silicone rubber. They made it a little bit easier to get these with silicone. You used to be able, you needed 2 in order to make 1 silicone. Now you need 1 and you get 2 silicone from 1 seed. They made it so that it's double now. It was annoying because a lot of equipment requires these seeds. There we go. Equipment. Fins. Yep, now I can move faster. I forgot. That increases your base speed.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Yeah. It's basically saying this is how we keep your progression locked. I got the fins so we can move faster now. I think it's about a 20% increase in speed. That's full of titanium. I do need titanium. I have my beacon. I have these batteries are dead. There's no reason to waste inventory space. I don't need to waste. Oh, that's full. Right. I need 1 more diamond, and I can totally do it. I know I needed to make a wiring kit for something. What was I supposed to build? There was something for me to build for the wiring kit. Oh yeah, the rebreather needed the wiring kit. Right. That's what it was, and I need to do that. And I need to make a fiber mesh, so I will get more, actually, hang on. I have one in here, but I need another one. I'll just take that out. I need 2, right? Fiber mesh needs 2? Yeah, it needs 2. Make the rebreather as fast as you can, because that's annoying. Obviously, and the game used to not have the rebreather warning, so you never knew you had to build it. And I'm glad they put it in, because you would just lose tons of oxygen, and you're like, why? Problem is, in the radiation field, until you kind of have to switch between them, so you have to waste inventory space. So if you go to the radiation field of the Aurora, you have to switch it because you're not safe anymore. I'm going to show you more story elements, and it's nighttime. Of course it's nighttime. You can skip nighttime once we build a bed, and I don't have it yet, though. So I'll head to the Aurora and try to find the propulsion gun's blueprints. It's common near the ship because they want you to build the gun. It's required in order to progress in the ship. What? Oh no! Crash fish is gonna blow up. There it did. It blew up. Yeah, I need to find beds. You got to go on the Aurora. Then you find most of the beds in the game. The propulsion gun is used mainly to move objects out of your way, but it's also good to defend yourself because, like I showed you the those crabs that were attacking me when I was getting the parts for the base. You can grab those and throw them away. When you get close to the Aurora, it starts shaking, even though it doesn't technically make sense because you're floating. So like, why would you shake? Ooh, ooh! Oh no 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 no! Who has power? No power? I have to take the seam. No. I need the power transmitter fragment. Thank you.
New blueprint acquired.
Where are the propulsion boxes? Here we go. Finally, something. Jesus. Battery out. This gets annoying quick. Oh, he's infected. You can see he's infected. See if I can scan him. Because you get a little bonus if you scan him.
Life form readings in 30 seconds sparse.
Oh,
the
oxygen.
Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
No, it won't. It doesn't do anything.
Integrating new PD.
I'm gonna save here. I don't like going through that nonsense. I need to still find the propulsion pieces. One more propulsion piece, and I can go back and build it. When you start a game, it randomizes where everything spawns, like so fragments and stuff. So whenever you play a new game, you don't like, oh, I know where everything is. So a common item that you can get when you first play one time and try it again, it will be completely difficult. Like something very simple as like the propulsion gun could be rare. The one thing I wish they added in the game was to be able to pin recipes to your screen. Because there's times where I was like, oh, I need to make this, this, and this so I can build this. And then because I'm trying to gather the items, I forget, what was I trying to build? Alright, so let's try to find where my base is. And I built it somewhere near the weapons platform, a couple hundred meters below. And I'll try to find some silver. I just need 2 silver. The lower you go, it's easier to find diamonds and silver because they require, higher depth.
Passing 100 meters.
Yeah.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, I switched over to the rebreather, so I'm good at that. Don't go too far, because you can kill yourself. Oh, here we go. Please be silver, please be silver. No, I needed silver, not lead. Oh, uranite crystal, first time for nuclear energy. Perfect. Thank you, 1 silver. It used to lag over here, which I really freaking hated. I'm glad they fixed it. Now you can build bases here without, like, going insane. If you have a sea glide and you're, I think, roughly 200 meters, you have to surface within 40 seconds. I know I should have made the beacon first. I'm an idiot, but, that's what happens. It's roughly over here. I'll eventually find it. Oh, cool. I didn't think this spawned over here. I didn't know the nuclear reactor spawned on the mountain. I guess it's a random happen chance. Cool. Lead. When I don't want lead, it gives me lead. When I want lead, it gives me silver. Can you give me freaking silver, please? It's like the game knows what I need to do. Oh, Cyclops engine part. Great. That starts that. Lag, you piece of junk. There it is. Here's my base. Found it. It's like I know I put it right over here. There we go. I place my beacon. Put the base. Don't worry about that beeping noise. It eventually fades and it won't do anymore. But it used to play continuously. So if you put a beacon right next to your base and you were in your base, you hear it forever.